And welcome back to the Michael Cohen Show on our continued journey to 500,000 subscribers. We're about 14,000 shy now of 300,000. So thank you to each and every one of you who subscribed, watched, comment, and shared with friends, because this is the place you need to be with all of the chaos. And talking about chaos, yesterday evening, before and after Trump's joint address to Congress, Adam Mokler, another host here on the Midas Touch Network, was actually on site conducting interviews with different representatives and political figures. Now, let me be also clear. The bulk of them, if not almost all, were Democrats. But I do want to break it down because I think that these clips shed light on what our government thinks about our current situation. So Representative Maxwell Frost told Elon to get a life. Play that clip.
Yeah, if you were watching, what would you say to Elon Musk?
So what would I say to Elon Musk?
Stop responding to his tweets.
Yeah, to get a life. And thanks for showing the world that money can't make you any less pathetic than you actually are.
This dude genuinely tweets 200 times a day. Like, I don't even follow him on Twitter, and his tweets are always at the top of my feed. Yeah. It's pretty wild.
Elon Musk shows that money can't buy you happiness.
Nah, yeah.
I don't know. He seems to be pretty fucking happy to me in his, his $500 million aircraft, walking around the White House as if he bought it, running around the world, meeting with every single leader. This is part of the problem. Democrats have to understand we're not playing on an even playing field right now. And what we need to show the entire country, Republicans, independents, and Democrats alike, is that the policies that Trump promised during the campaign just don't work. This name calling, you're never going to out name call Trump or his MAGA. You're just not going to do it. Now, Bernie Sanders, as an example, got so fed up. And who didn't watching that last night, unless you are MAGA? Bernie Sanders got so fed up, he actually walked out during Trump's speech. Play the clip.
What did you think of Trump's speech?
Not much. My speech is going to be better.
There's many things to be said about the members of Congress who were asked to leave, other members of Congress who got up and left. Remember, you're talking about the joint session before Congress. Even if you don't agree, don't clap, don't applaud. But I believe that it's his responsibility to be there. Now, Representative Jasmine Crockett, somebody who is never shy to speak her mind, said this is not our America. Play the clip.
This is not what we should be doing. I don't even know why we fighting with Greenland. Why we fighting with Greenland? We fighting with Canada. We fighting with Mexico. Yet we in love with Putin. What is happening? Like, this is not America. This is a terrible nightmare. Somebody slap me and wake me the fuck up, because I'm ready to get on with it.
Like I said, Jasmine Crockett is never shy to mince her words. And a lot of people are sort of questioning the same thing. Since when did the United States become allies with Putin and Russia and become adversaries to Mexico, Canada, Greenland, et cetera, et cetera? Well, Representative Eric Swalwell spoke about the current state of the stock market, another guy who's not shy to speak his mind. Play that clip.
What do you say to Americans who voted for Trump because they wanted lower prices, but now they've only seen him start trade wars with our allies?
If you wanted lower prices and you were promised that on day one, well, the stock market is crashing and prices are rising. So this guy's gone to the Super Bowl, he's gone to the Daytona 500, he's gone to a UFC fight. You should go to the fucking supermarket and look at what people are spending to feed themselves, because that's where they want him to go, and he won't go there.
Yeah. Again, so far, everybody that Mockler is speaking to, they are all Democrats. So it is no wonder, as you watched the divided Congress yesterday, which parrots the divided America, this is what you're going to get. Now, Congressman Jamie Raskin had a message for Trump voters. Here's what he had to say. Play the clip.
And what would be your message to Trump voters who thought that he was going to lower prices, but so far have only gotten a trade war?
Well, all we've gotten is a trade war that is going to drive prices way up. They already, have completely failed us. They said that the prices would come down on day one. They talked about the price of eggs. The price of eggs has never been higher in American history than it is right now. But what about the price of eggs Benedict? All of their treason to democratic institutions. So I don't think people want to pay for the price of either eggs or eggs Benedict under Elon Musk and Donald Trump.
What?
Again, very, very on point. But it would be nice to see what a Republican would have to say. Well, we still have Representative Catherine Clark, who basically was screaming, Trump should resign. Play that clip.
It's pretty depressing seeing Republicans just cede all this power to Elon Musk and Donald Trump. If you could say something to Trump right now, what would your message be?
Resign.
Yeah, you see, these are just, well, I understand the Democratic messages that they're trying to put out. Notice that each one of their messages are distinct and different, which again is totally opposite of what the Republicans do. They stay on one singular message all the time. Again, I would have liked to have seen Adam go ahead and speak to Republicans, but I guess they didn't want to talk to him because he ended up speaking to the new DNC chair, Ken Martin, who told Mockler what his message to Musk is. Play that clip.
What would be your message to Elon Musk and his teenage Doge dudes who are currently firing career civil servants?
Well, go to hell. I mean, the reality is what you're doing is destroying our country right now, all to make more money for yourself, all to steal data so you can help build your companies. What you're doing is wrong, and at the end of the day, we're watching. The American people are fed up, and it's not working.
I'm not so sure that the American people are fed up yet. I mean, I think we need to talk in reality. His popularity is still too significant to make a statement like that. What you need to do is to start dissecting each of the policies that he brought up, or bring up just one. Have every Democrat bring up just one and bring it to, for example, the United Auto Workers. The tariffs are going to end up destroying the United Auto Workers union. They're going to hurt union workers because of the price of steel and aluminum and the fact that they're not going to be able to produce and sell nearly as many cars. Well, Elizabeth Warren was also asked what her message to Musk would be. Play the clip.
You had to say one thing to Elon Musk and his 18-year-old Doge, cabal. What would you say?
I'd say follow the law and get the hell out of our agencies. Get the hell out of our government. Nobody elected you. You have no legal authority to be there and no legal authority to do the things you are doing. And the things that Elon Musk is doing hurt real people.
Okay, that's the point, that what Elon Musk is doing is hurting real Americans. Don't say he doesn't have legal authority to be there. He is not there like the January 6th insurrectionists. He's there at the direction of the President of the United States. Again, stay on point. If we are going to create a message that is going to resonate with the American people, with Republicans and independents who swayed towards Trump in 2024, this is not the way to do it. So, of course, he then speaks to Nancy Pelosi, who's asked about Musk. You think her comment is going to be anything different? Play the clip.
Do you think Elon Musk is all a self-serving mission to enrich himself at the expense of the American people?
I certainly think so. What we're seeing here.
That's what we see, but it's really so sad because what he is doing is degrading the great work that that all of our public employees do. They deliver what people need for Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, help our military, our veterans. The list goes on, and that shows a lack of appreciation for what this is all about, what our country's all about. We're a sense of community. I don't think that's what he's about.
Yeah. And then, of course, Chuck Schumer spoke about Trump's weird attraction, his obsession with dictators. Play that clip.
I think it is. Look, Donald Trump has always had a weird attraction for brutal dictators, for thugs, and now it's hurting everybody because he's siding with Putin over Zelensky, who's a brave, courageous man. Who would have thought the President of the United States would side with such a thug as opposed to a beautiful human being?
Remember, Putin fled when Prigozhin was trying to hold a coup. Zelensky never fled once.
Zelensky's life was threatened. He's stuck with his people. I visited him in Ukraine as they were burying the dead. He's a man of amazing strength. We Democrats are sticking by him. We're going to get him the help he needs.
Do you think? Right. Lots of tough talk from Chuck Schumer with no backup behind it. Unfortunately, no backup behind it because Republicans control the House and the Senate. Lastly, Tom Suozzi had something to say about Zelensky's meeting in the Oval Office. Play that clip.
And I'm a person who wants to work together across party lines to get things done. I pride myself on that. I'm the co-chair of the Problem Solvers Caucus, Democrats and Republicans trying to find common ground to work to get things done. When I saw what happened at the Oval Office the other night, I was so angry. I mean, really angry, because I felt that Zelensky was ambushed. When that guy asked him a question, he said, "You don't have a suit? You're coming here without a suit on?" That guy was Marjorie Taylor Greene's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Why is he asking questions in the Oval Office? And why doesn't he ask that question when Elon Musk shows up with a T-shirt and a ball cap on?
Yeah, it's very, very true. Again, please understand, if Democrats are going to retake the House in the midterms, 2026, if they are going to retake the Senate in 2026 midterms, we must stay on a cohesive message and don't get too deep into the weeds. Notice what Trump and his GOP MAGA speak. They speak in 3 to 5 word sentences, and everybody uses the same terminology over and over and over again. What we need to do is we need to concentrate on those people, the American people, the working class American people who have no shot in hell if in fact that we continue to allow Trump and these policies to proceed forward like tariffs. That's what we have to do. We have to explain to them that these policies, while they may sound good on paper, will ultimately affect them, their pocketbooks, their ability to feed themselves, their families, to keep the lights on in their homes, to pay for rent, to pay for gasoline, and so on. That's the driving message that we need to get through in order to change what's currently going on. And as always, my friends, thanks for listening. Hey, everyone. First of all, thanks for watching. I mean, we're going to be posting daily episodes with reactions and talking about politics. We'll be talking about everything, in fact. So please like and subscribe. Join us on this journey.